Hey guys, we're back. Or I'm back. It's been a while since, I think it's been like a week since I recorded. So hopefully I remember I died because I was too busy talking about real life stuff. Or, I don't know, just rambling about stuff. We got Cooper now? I forgot if I got the thing that was in this area. I didn't get this at least. Close call, okay. So I decided to switch from... It was just a start piece. I decided to switch from my Steam Deck to Windows. I don't know if that's a good choice because I can hear it lagging a little, which is a little upsetting. But the game does definitely look better. Just checking to see if I can do something to make sure that the thing isn't lagging it out as much. Because my computer apparently is not capable of rendering this and recording it at the same time. It's not a beefy computer, so... Alright, I changed some of the settings. Hopefully it makes it run a little bit smoother. So one of the things I changed up is that I have the audio separated, or I'm recording the audio separately on Audacity, and then recording the video with OBS. I'm just gonna skip this fight. There with the Spy Goomba. Actually, I can get him on the bridge. I know the bridge is like a special... There's a special little scene there if you have the bridge active. I think I'll just use this fire flower. Hopefully they drop... The one in the back drops it. Oh, let's go fight with this guy. I think I showed this off last time. Before I died. Oh, and I got hit. Well, let's hope I don't die this time. So far, everything's pretty simple. I'm not really noticing anything all that cool with the game. Because it is just Paper Mario after all. Nothing really exciting is happening. It's just, you know, more themed to TTYD. I don't know what else I was expecting. Oh, I got the second stylish there. That's not bad. But yeah, I'm pretty, I don't know, underwhelmed. I'm surprisingly more interested in the hard mode that I'm doing. Kind of got a lot on my mind right now. It's just, I'm focusing on getting Ballpalooza on Steam. Thankfully, I got most of it done. I still need to work on making a trailer for the new update. I do technically have one from my old trailer that's on my YouTube page, but I don't want to use that. Because that's going to be very jarring for people who go and get the game and then like it looks nothing like the trailer, or the game doesn't look anything like the trailer. I don't want it to be misleading. We'll jump on him. I think this is the fight I died to. Have Koops do Power Shell. Probably should just use the Fire Flower actually. Okay, thank God. Okay, I don't have any way to restore FP besides this. And we just Power Shell. At least we got revenge on this fight. Oh, I guess the other thing is that, do enemies use items in this game? I don't think they do, as well as badges. That's something also that's different. But even TTYD didn't have enemies have items that often. I think it was more of a rare thing, if I had to remember. My TTYD hard mode, I think it's more likely. I think elDexter added that, I think. I don't know. Might be crazy about it. Because I don't remember seeing enemies with that many items or badges. Okay, I think Mario will jump on this one, and then we'll have Koops do Fire Flower. Yeah. Fire Flower is so good early on in this game and in TTYD because it just does pretty much piercing damage as long as the enemy isn't immune to fire damage. That's why it's going to take a bit because you just have to hit the enemy and jump on them. Too bad I don't got any peril strats I can utilize right now. I'm going to level up, so that's good. I think we'll get the FP. Now we're at 10 FP, it's pretty good. Maybe HP, but I do have the... Do I have the BP to spare? I could if I wanted to take some stuff off. Let's put another close call on there. It's not bad having 2 close calls on. Oh, I don't need the heart block now. I was thinking I could use it after this fight, but I'm already healed up. Oh, there's a part up here that looks like it connects to the rest of the castle. I'm gonna swap it to Goombario. That way I can get the tattles on the other enemies, because I don't think I have Peekaboo. I don't get it this early. There's a Babam in some of these fights. Yeah. Oops, no, Tattle. Don't want to set the Babam off. I remember a mod of this game. Was it the Dark Star? Where there were Cheeps in the game? Like there were enemies here? I thought that was a cool way to add new enemies. Especially Cheeps because of all the water. I was trying to super guard. Oh well. Could bombs target the back enemies? I think that's a new move. Oh dang. I was trying to super guard that. Should have just guarded it. I'll use that shroom on Goombario though. I don't really like this first area here. I don't know, it's just a lot of boring backtracking. Dizzy Dial. It's definitely memorable and nostalgic to me. I guess I'll just let Goombario take one for the team. I guess I could swap out to Cooper now. I guess we don't really need Goombario because I don't think there's going to be any enemies that are new. Thankfully that only does 1 damage. I should swap out to Cooper, that way I'm just not taking that damage and it adds up. Ooh, Fire Flower, nice. Oh, I was trying to super guard. Always trying to super guard, that way I can get the timing down. I don't think that star piece is there normally. I think what elDexter did was... I think what he did was... all the star pieces from Chuck Quizmo... or Chuck Quizmo's removed from the game. Dang it. He caught me monologuing. My god, I couldn't think. He took out Chuck Quizmo, and all the star pieces related to Chuck Quizmo are just put out in the overworld, which I prefer. Oh, that's new. Guess I grab onto it, or what do I do? Power bounce. So I'm confused. Why did they put this here? If they kind of show a hint that you can do this. It's kind of weird. Was it like a bug that they figured out that the enemy could get it and they just left it there, or? Oh my god. He tripped. Oh my god. Imagine killing yourself and you trip. Oh my god. That was so good. I'll jump on him and then and then use Fire Flower. Oh my god, dude. Oh my goodness. I think my headphones came off. Oh my god. That was crazy. I've never gotten an item during a cutscene that's funny too. Oh my god, that was really good. I don't know if I need that courage shell. I don't think there's gonna be any annoying fights. Oh, that was close. You almost got me. Thankfully, I had the speedy spin. Oh my god, they have 2 items. Yeah, make sure he doesn't do that. Well, Power Block isn't too damaging. It's if he had Cooper. It would be more annoying. Could use it though. Didn't use it for some reason. But I need to make sure he's grounded though. Or not grounded, but like toppled over. This is kind of an issue that I'm facing in TTYD hard mode as well, is that the enemy is just kind of a lot of HP where the battles kind of drag on. And I don't know how that's good for video content. Because it's just... Well, thankfully for me, it's just stuff that gets cut out. Because I feel it may be boring for other people to watch. Because like I said, not much is going on. Just the same thing happening over and over again. If I had somebody I could talk to, or just like if I was better at conversing topics on the fly, perhaps this would be more entertaining. I'm trying to think of topics to talk about. Perhaps not too controversial, like last time. Probably should have jumped on him. That's probably better than making him dizzy. I guess I could talk about the Steam stuff that I'm working on. So with Steam, I'm definitely going to be making a video about it on my game later. But right now things are going okay. I think the only things I need to work on right now is making sure I have the localization all set up on Steam's end. As I said before, there's a trailer that I need to work on for my game, which I'm probably going to be working on today. And then just getting some artwork done for the store page. Because I was watching this guy who recommends stuff on making a store page for Steam, and he recommends having animated GIFs, or GIFs, however you call them. I'm going to call them GIFs because I don't care what other people say about that whole fight, about whether it's pronounced this way or that way. I'm going to pronounce it GIFs because if it's spelled with a G, it's a hard G sound. Oh, that'd be an interesting tirade to go over, is like the way the American language should work instead of the way it works right now, because it's so confusing that letters have different sounds, the inconsistency of sounds. There's a phonetic pronunciation, I guess would be the better way of putting it. The letter C can be sa or ka, but like the reason I say that it's inconsistent is like we have these other letters that are made for the specific sound, but then you would start seeing those letters used more in our language, because then we just cut off the ones that are repetitive. Like G, the letter G should only be the G sound. I keep doing this way too early. Yeah, it doesn't kill you. I was worried about that. The letter G should just be the G sound, like ghost or great. Should never have the J sound, like giant or GIF, as some people say. Let's see, what's another letter? Well, like, because C has the usage of the word S, or the letter S, and the letter K. So where does that leave C? Because its only usage would be when used with the letter H in tandem with the letter H with ch. I always thought about like refining down the American alphabet to only use the letters, or to function in the way, just to make the American alphabet and language better in general, just because of the inconsistencies. And I know it makes it difficult to learn the language when certain words are spelled differently or pronounced differently, just because. I think most of the time is that we grab words from other languages, and for some reason we stick to the rules that those languages have, and so it makes it confusing when having that word in the American language. Like Arkansas, that word is so fucking stupid. Because we have another word called Kansas, which is spelled similarly to Arkansas. There's just an AR in the front. It's not Arkansas, and we don't call it Kansas. Call it Kansas and Arkansas. It's so stupid. And I believe the reason is because don't quote me on this, but I thought it is like this, is because one of those words is French. Yeah, it's one of those weird things where we grab words from other languages and it's just supposed to work on our language. So stupid that we don't spell the words phonetically as they should be pronounced in our language. Ooh, 15 HP. That's pretty good. I guess bombs are usually bulky, right? Because Bobbery has the most HP in TTYD. So let's see. The letter A can stay the same. The letter B can stay the same. The letter C, I think its only use would be in the letter when used with CH. Just like the letter Q can only be used with QU, which is weird because what sound does the letter Q make by itself? A K sound? So would it be the letter K? But since we have that rule that it always should be used in tandem with the letter U, perhaps we can get rid of that rule and just make it have that sound. So like queen would be Q-E-E-N and it'll still be queen. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure about the letter Q. But that could be one change. So letter D stays the same. The letter E stays the same. The letter F stays the same. We already talked about G. It should just have the G sound, not the J sound. The letter H. See, H is tricky because it's one of those letters that gets used a lot with, in conjunction of other letters. Like the TH, CH, SH. It doesn't make the H sound or the... It doesn't make an H sound. It's interesting that we have some letters that when you say the name of the letter, it lets you know, oh, this is the sound it makes when you use it. Like A should make an A or a sound, I guess. It's another thing with vowels too. They're kind of tricky. But H normally makes the H sound, except in certain situations where it's paired up together. It's kind of boring topic, I know. I'm just realizing, but whatever. Yeah, we'll use the fire flower. Oh, what happens when, does Bombette take extra fire damage? I'm curious about that. Okay, so H, I think should be, that one might be more discussion for later. I should be fine. J will just make the J sound. K makes the K sound. L makes the L sound. M makes the M sound. N makes the N sound. O makes the O sound. P, we can get rid of P having the F sound when paired with PH. We just leave that with F. So we get one of those. Get rid of that. Get rid of silent P's. I don't understand silent P's like pterodactyl. Should be no reason that the letter P is in there. It's not doing anything. Haunting. Maybe that Koopa Troopa begs to differ. He's like, it definitely makes an, there's definitely a reason why that P is there. Yeah, get rid of the letter P. Do I not have the... Oh, that's right. Can I go down here? Oh, that's probably why that's there. I always wondered why that's there. It's like a little shortcut. I don't think of any other usages to get rid of the letter P. So next is Q. I talked about Q. Should Q have the Q sound already? Or should it be the... I think we should have the Q sound already. And then maybe get rid of the letter U having to be followed with it. That way the Q sound is implied. Okay, let's say we go with that. So next, because if it doesn't, then we could get rid of the letter Q and just use the letter K with U, right? Would it still be Qu? No. Queen. Just trying to figure this out phonetically. I guess that would be the letter K and the letter W could replace the letter Q. This is such a weird topic to talk about, but I do find it interesting at times, but not all the time. Because I do hear this a lot from other people, is that the American language is really stupid at times. I do agree. Times it just does not make sense. So do I... No, I can't hit it with Cooper because Cooper can only do it left to right. Do I jump? Oh. Is that a Mega Rush P? Okay. That's pretty good. If I get my teammates into peril. So the letter Q, that one's an interesting situation like the letter H. We'll come back to that. But it's definitely an interesting one to think about. So after Q is R. I don't think there's anything funky with R, right? It just usually makes an R sound. or the or the r sound. I guess that's interesting, right? Read and then reader. The letter R has two sounds that it makes. That is tricky. Well, if we do get rid of it losing one of its sounds, what would we replace? Which sound would we replace and why? And with what as well? The R or the I kind of am more favorable to the R sound. So maybe get rid of the R sound. Could you replace that usage of the letter R with the letter W? Oh, the crack is still there. Can you break this crack? Oh no, it stays there. That's weird. Because like the word right would be white. No, I don't like the way that sounds. Well, I guess it would be a more consistent rule, right? If the letter R shows up at the beginning of a word, it should have the R sound. And if it shows up at the end of the word, it should have an sound. Like pirate is the R sound. It's not necessarily at the beginning, but as long as the letter R doesn't show up as the last letter in a word, it should make the R sound. If it's the last letter in a word, it should make the sound. Like driver or rider. Those are both usages of both implementations of the letter R. Right? Drive, yeah, R. And then the end driver. Because usually in those situations, the sound is followed by E, like the ER. And then, okay, so let's finish up R there, because I think that's fine. Then there's S. And assuming that we're keeping up the pairing with the letter H, the SH, like in show or shine, I think that's fine. And then it has the S sound normally. Oh, dang it. You know, I should have just spun there. Let me switch to Goombario, because I just like to get the tattles. Oh, nice. Oh, wait, what? He dies? If he misses? That I did not know. Let's switch to Cooper. That's crazy. I did not know he dies if Cooper hits. Or not if they miss a move that they just die. I wonder if that's the same way in TTYD too. Oh, thank God. I need to heal Mario. I think I can just run away. Especially since one of them is dizzy, it makes it easier to run away. Let me get Goombario out, because once again, I like the game tattles. What? I guess I wasn't hitting him? Okay, tattle this fella. So they're at 6. Maybe a slow shrimmer might be useful for Mario. See, the thing is, we definitely want Cooper for the... Do we? I don't have AoE damage. Oh, I got a power block. I don't think that's going to affect the bullet bills, though. We're definitely going to be switching to Cooper, though. Because I need the damage. Okay, Cooper will Power Shell. Then I guess Mario will... Oh, it does affect them. But they're not grounded. That's interesting. I guess Power Blocks affect some flying enemies, doesn't it? I never really thought about it. Does this affect the Bill Blasters as much? Probably should have done this on Mario's turn. Oh well. It does. Oh wow. I guess that makes sense. Using fire on a cannon should like make it hurt itself. I think with the items I have, it should be fine. The gradual stuff should be nice, but I should probably use them at the beginning of the fight if I am going to use them. I'll start with Goombaria because I like tattling. Oh yeah, back onto the letters. Let me check real quick how much I've been recording. I've been recording for about 30 minutes. I don't know how much is actually going to stay in the recording. I think I'm going to be cutting out a lot of fights. So we finished up with the letter S. So then U, I think makes, see that's interesting because it makes the letter U. It makes the sound U, but it also makes the sound OO in certain cases. And like butt. But in U, it makes, it's complicated. Stupid, this is why I'm talking about it, because the whole American language is complicated and stupid. Because I guess it would depend on what letter, if it's a consonant or a vowel that's next to it makes a sound. Let me swap to Bombette, because I know I'm going to need her later on. The Koopa Rose. Oh, he has defense. I guess you would be one of those cases like the letter R where it depends on the situation, but it should be like a consistent rule. Where it's like a vowel consonant kind of thing that influences what sound the letter makes. The letter W should always make the W sound. So like the word how doesn't make sense because it, or the word ow, like why does it make that sound? Because the letter W should not influence that word. See, after that X, I guess makes sense that it makes just X. I don't know what other usage, because I know in Spanish the letter X is ha, like the letter H. Yeah, I think X is fine as X. And then the letter Y, I believe it has two usages of Y and makes the same sound as I. So we could probably get rid of the repetitious use of I. So it only makes the Y sound, I guess is what you use it for. So you would spell happy H-A-P-P-I instead of H-A-P-P-Y. I wonder how it would look. I would like to like mock up how this language would look like. The new American language. Okay, so far this fight isn't too difficult at all. That'd be cool if you had like a little fire breath attack. I'm gonna attack with Mario. How much does the explode do? 3. So I think I'm going to need... Okay, let's do this. And I think they're gonna go into their form. The tower form. And then I think I can bomb with Bombette. And that'll knock them down. Oh, a funny thing. I don't know if it... elDexter fixed it. But if you attack with Cooper with his power shell, the game gets soft locked because he attacks from the back spot. Because normally in the game, the partners swap to the front when it's their turn, but in this, they're at the position that they're currently at. And so apparently it's a set distance. So then I think Cooper only hits up to the, what am I trying to say? Up to the black Ninja Koopa. So funnily enough, he doesn't kill all of them. I'm not going to get Goombaria out for this because it's just going to be too repetitive. Oh, they're all still alive. I guess they do have more HP than normal, right? Oh, wait, I should probably use the gradual syrup now. let her use the gradual syrup. Ooh, 10 turns. That's pretty good. I don't know how much it normally is in TTYD. The gradual items are something I never really use. Okay, now it's getting a little worrisome. Did it fill up my FP to full? Oh, we can't attack. That does not seem right. That seems really OP if that's what it did. If so, that's a really broken item. Oh, what? That was the timing. What's going on? He's just hanging out here. It's like, I really like Bombette now. Well, let's attack with Bombette and see what happens there. Okay, he magically came back to his senses and on the ground. Jeez. And yes, it does fill up my FP all the way to 10. That is ridiculous, dude. Holy shit, dude. That is crazy. I don't think it's supposed to be doing this. Because that is way too good. I'm definitely going to get FP, those gradual syrups for later. My god. Yeah, they let me just do moves willy-nilly now because I don't really have to worry about losing FP. Jeez. That item should cost way more than I paid for it. Jeez. I wonder how much the gradual syrups or the gradual shrooms do. Let's do BP. That was a pretty easy fight though. Except for the part where they were spinning and stuff was a little difficult, but not too bad. That bug was weird. I don't know what caused that bug. But we got first chapter done. We're going to get that refresh ability. I don't remember. Wonder how it works in this. Does it just work like a sweet treat kind of where it heals both the enemy, or not the enemy, you and your partner for like some HP, and then since we share FP, just gives us the 5 FP? And I guess gives 5 HP to both you and your partner, and then 5 FP.